Hello, welcome to this short tutorial in which I will introduce an n8n template using an AI agent to automatically create social media posts that could be LinkedIn or Twitter to promote your blog hosted on Ghost. My name is Samir, I'm supply chain data scientist and founder of the startup LogicGreen. And since 2020, I have been writing on multiple platforms, a blog about supply chain, analytics, data science, and now even workflow automation. And one of my platform is Ghost, so let me show you. So this is samirsassi.com, my personal website, where I'm posting about business, sustainability, productivity. I have roughly 70 articles. And one of the issues that I was facing is that sometimes the traffic is going down, especially now that the Google SEO is a bit changing. So social media is a great way to continue promoting, but it takes time to create posts. Therefore, I created this automated workflow that would extract the information from your blog and generate the post. So let me show you how it looks like. So I decided to store all the information in a Google Sheet. Yeah, then later, maybe I can create another workflow that would pull the data from this Google Sheet and automatically create posts using the LinkedIn API. But this is for another workflow. So in the results here, you have the post ID, the title. So here I only took 3 examples. So you have the first article that is basically the one that presenting the whole website. Then you have one article about the circular economy and one article about business strategy and data analytics. So you pick the titles, you pick the link, the feature image, because for some media you can use the image, as a way to increase the attractivity of your post. Then I took also the description. Yeah, for some social media, it's interesting also to add it. And then you have the post that is generated by the AI agent. So if I go more in details, it's basically you have a hook, and then you have a brief introduction of the article, and in the end you have the link, and I add my signature. So this was completely automated, and I will show you how to do that. So first, maybe to show you that is working pretty well, I will delete everything. I will go back to the n8n workflow. So here, I triggered it manually, because I don't think this is something that I will do on a recurrent basis. So let me trigger it now so we can see that things first work well, and then I will show you the data based on what happens here. So first, here you can see a loop. It's basically because here we are extracting blog posts. So I only took 3 posts, and then we are going to loop over each post. So just for you to understand. So yeah, it's finished, but yeah, we can go. So here we have the trigger. Then you have the Ghost node that extracts the information from your blog. So here, what do you need is basically your credentials of your Ghost node. I think you need the Pro version for that, if I'm not mistaken. But then how it's working, it's pretty easy. The idea is you have multiple fields, and one of the interesting fields is the HTML, because here you have all the content. I don't think they have a text version. That's why I created. So in this node, basically I'm taking all the fields and I'm taking the content, and the content here is the HTML. Therefore, the content will be cleaned. So here in the loop, so we are looping over JSON, okay, maybe table over these 3 elements, 3 items. So over the loop, first we clean the HTML. So we are going to remove the tags. We are going to normalize the space because you have a lot of line jumps. We are going to decode some common entities, and we're going to trim, and then we're going to basically return the clean text. And here, this is the clean text. Why are we cleaning? Is basically you want to save the number of tokens that you are using with your LLM, because if you are not self-hosting, it can be expensive. And even if you don't self-host, it's a matter of processing time. So then we combine this clean HTML with the rest here. So we have content and we have clean content, so content won't be used. And you can see here a difference is that you have the tags here that you don't have here. And then we feed that to the AI agent. So you have a user message where we give the title, the link, and the content, because these are all the information needed to create. And the content, as you can see, we take the clean content. And here we have a system message. So for the system message, what's very important here is like to put the information related to you. So here I want a signature with the link of my startup so people can contact me, because most of the articles of blogs are kind of case studies that are related to the startup that I launched last year. So it's a way for me to promote the services that we provide and the tools that we are building. And yeah, then here, so if you want to adapt it to yourself, just change the signature. And here, yeah, these are personal choice on how I would like the agents to basically behave. As you could see, it's pretty brief in terms of prompt. I don't want to use that much token. And yeah, I did very quickly. And the results are good for me. So of course you can improve it. Then we merge the LinkedIn post to the rest and we provide the output. And in the output, what do we have? So the image, the content. So we have the normal content and the clean content. I just want to basically to save the normal content in case for another workflow, I would use it, for instance, I don't know, maybe it's just to render HTML. So, and then you have the LinkedIn post. So here you don't need to change anything. Everything is fed. You just need to have the Google Sheet with the different columns. So ID, title, feature, image, excerpt, content, clean content, and LinkedIn post. In terms of credentials, you need the Google Sheets credentials. But yeah, that's good. Here, in terms of credentials, I forgot, you need to have the OpenAI credentials for the model. Here I use 4 mini. Pretty enough for that. Yeah, I think it's good. Now we can go to the sheet. Sorry, a few seconds. Yeah, as you can see, it's generated. So here I only took 3, but let me go back to the workflow. If you go here, you can just put return all, and then you will return all the articles. But here, for the demo, I only want 3. And don't forget, if you return all and you have thousands of articles, I don't know how much productive you are. Every time there will be a cost for the LLM. So I think it's clear enough. If you have any question, don't hesitate to use the comment section and don't hesitate to follow the channel, because I am publishing tutorials for other n8n templates for using AI agents for supply chain automation, sustainability, productivity, and many other topics. Thank you.